This is going to be a reading on the TikTok Countdown. So basically, TikTok is a social media app, right? It's a platform, and it started out with a lot of kids using it and doing their little dances on TikTok and doing their TikTok challenges. But now it's expanded and it's really become a social media platform for everyone, all people, all ages. And it's also become a place to promote businesses and products and services. And it's also a place of information and education. The US government believes that TikTok, which is owned by a company based in Beijing, China, is going to hand over customer information to the Chinese government, and that they would do this because it's the law and they must. So, the basic question here is the government going to ban TikTok? We're going to see. We're going to do a tarot card reading and we're going to talk about it. And let's get started. So, we will ask, will the American government ban the TikTok social media platform? Let's see. We're going to do past, present, future. See what the energy is around this government and these lawmakers in this specific situation. Will the American government ban TikTok? Look at that. We have the past. Well, there is a lot of burdens here. Lots of burdens with the Ten of Wands in the past, in the present. Well, we got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this is going to be a earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And again, it's all about the money. Imagine that. Here in the future, well, we have the Ace of Cups. Here in the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I got two aces. This is about new beginnings. This is about new offers. This is about money. This is about wish fulfillments. Two aces going to represent a new partnership, some kind of new affair, possibly new love affair, whatever it is, right? Some kind of partnership, though, with the two aces. So in the past, there's a lot of burdens here, right? And we are talking about the American government banning TikTok. Well, there's a lot of burdens here in the past with the Ten of Wands. Lots of burdens here. And strength. We got Leo energy coming through. You know, there's like all these burdens and there's so much strength going on and so much power. Here's the way I can interpret this. TikTok brought a lot of burdens into the American government. It has too much power. That's how they've seen it in the past, right? And those are the cards that are coming up with the burden and the strength. Bottom of the deck, look at that. Partnership keeps coming through with the Two of Wands. Some type of partnership, you know, and reaching a crossroads, having to make a decision, right? Well, where are we here in the past? This is a problem. This is a problem for whatever reason. It's a Chinese company. There's too many people on it. They're getting information from another source. It's taking money away from us. This platform has too much power, and that's a problem, right? And we are at a crossroads with it. Well, back in December is when this bill first got introduced, okay? And then they tried it again and again, and here we are now in March, okay? So December 2022 got introduced. Here we are in March. You know, they're trying to push it through, trying to, you know, push this bill into law. They're debating it. They interviewed the head guy of TikTok and everything yesterday. And here comes that money. All about the king, all about the coin, all about the money. You know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. I believe Josh Harley was the one who actually pushed it this time around, this bill to ban TikTok. And so here we are with the king of coins. It's all about the money. Imagine that. And the slow, steady offer, right? So it's like they said, you know, you can't have this money, give it to us, right? We want TikTok, you know, to be controlled by us. And if it's not, then we're going to ban it from the US, right? So here's us. Here's that money, money, money. Still all about the money. Here comes a small offer. Okay, you can have it, but but we control it, right? It can't be there. You got to bring it into the US. Nope, not going to happen. Bad luck here. 10 of Swords, 2 10s on the board. It's all about that good luck. It's all about new employment and things like that. As I was saying, they want to control it. They can't control it. They want to ban it. That's what we're going through here. Sure enough, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. Here is the work ethic. Is this a good work ethic? They're questioning that. They're questioning if it's going to be, the information's going to be given up and whatnot, right? So they're questioning this. Let's verify all of this money here in the present. Ooh, and look at that. Celebrations, reunions, collaborations here with the 3 of Cups, and we're going to see a lot of that. These people are going to celebrate. They get control. Whichever way they got to get it, they're going to get it. And they're bored with the offers here with the 4 of Cups. These offers aren't good enough. It's not what we want. And then here in the future, what do we have? The Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning. Well, what does that mean? Do they start something completely new? Do they take away TikTok and give you something else that's American based? Do they make a deal with this organization so that they can get control? Or would it be that the Chinese government just says, okay, whatever, let it die, right? We'll start something else new. I don't know. Let's see. With the Ace of Cups in the future. Ooh, lots of spying. Isn't that what they were worried about? The spying, the gossiping. They are saying here, oh, we're so worried about them getting the information. Let me tell you something about any social media platform. You are taking a risk. They are selling your information. Absolutely. But here comes the spying. And here comes the Empress. We got a new plan. We got a new something. We're going to do something else. We're giving birth to something new. Imagine that. There's always a bigger plan here. Always when we're talking about the government. Let's verify one more for whether or not the government is going to ban the TikTok app. Oh, yeah. Here it comes again. More messages. So we got spying. We got messages, right? With the Wands card here. The Page of Wands. More messages coming through. So it's all about social media. Imagine that. And they want control of the social media here with that Ace of Cups. They want a new beginning. They want control. But this is all social media. Messages, spying, looking at people's stuff, yeah. All around that wish fulfillment, that home, that, prosperity, the harvest, the planning. But we got 2 pages here. The only king I see is the king of money. The only knight is the knight that controls money. What do we got here? 2 pages. It's all about that social media, that new beginning in social media, and wanting the control, the gifts of this social media. That's what they want. Are they going to ban this? I'm thinking so. If they don't get what they want, the way that they want it, yes, they're going to ban TikTok. And here it comes. Victory. What did I just say? Yes, they're going to ban TikTok. And here comes that 6 of Wands. This is a victory. This is a public victory. They get what they want. At the bottom of the deck, what do I have? I have a Tower. This is fucking shocking. This is crazy to people. This shakes up the whole entire system. This changes everything. I bet it does. Split the deck, the Sun. So there's some happiness. There's some truth. There's some happiness. More Leo energy comes through, but here it is. The truth and the comes through. Love will always shine. Truth will always win. Love is here with the Sun. Could be around the summertime too, right? But there is definitely a Tower falling. I believe they will ban it. All these cards say it's going to get banned. And here's the thing. They want control, period. Now, I've said in past videos before, I've made predictions and they're coming true. And you can go on my channel and you can look at past videos. Look at the Pluto return of the United States. Look at the video of the Saturn retrogrades. Look at the Mars retrograde predictions, the Jupiter and Aries predictions. We have so much going on here, okay? And it's going to shift the energy for the next 200 to 800 years. This has been told over and over again with the age of Aquarius, with the Pluto return of the United States, with the Saturn retrogrades, all of these different planets, the movements, the energies. And when we look back in time, we see that every time this happens, we go through major shifts. And I don't want to go too much in it. You can definitely look at the past videos and you'll see how this is playing out and continues to play out. Now, I wanted to do the reading because there's so much focus on what's happening in our country and in our government that is connected to that Pluto return of the United States. The predictions are coming true. Our own government is going to run this country into the ground. And it's predicted, and they're doing it slowly but surely. And you can see them constantly taking away all the progress that we have made over the last 250 years. They want to go back to what it was before. And what is motivating them is, of course, the money, but then it's the power. Okay, the money's never enough. Then they want the power. But even after you have the money and the power, you know what they want next? The control. And that's what this is. And you can see it playing out slowly but surely. Let's be honest here. These lawmakers that are deciding whether or not to ban TikTok are very old. They don't even understand TikTok and most of social media or internet. Okay, but they do understand money, they do understand power, they do understand their donors, they understand capitalism, and this whole country is ran off of corporations and capitalism that run these politicians that make our laws. The main problem here is, TikTok is a Chinese-based company. They're absolutely going to give your information to the Chinese government because they have to, but they're also going to do it because that's what it is. It's about, controlling people. It's about getting the upper hand. Any social media platform is going to sell your information, period. You're not safe anywhere. The problem is it's a Chinese company, okay? It's a Chinese social media app. It's not ran by rich white men now, is it? That becomes a problem and they want to ban it. Now, of course, it's not making them money, okay? They don't got anything to say about Fox News spreading more disinformation and stuff than TikTok ever could, okay? And nothing said about that. Facebook can do whatever they want, right? But again, rich white men own these social media, information platforms, right? So that's okay. Now, notice they're banning the books. They're telling you what can be taught in schools. And now they're coming for your social media. Don't even get me started on the women's rights and the loss of the lack of a living wage for people. And, them even doing the child labor laws again. I mean, we're going right back to 1776, which is exactly where we were 247 years ago, the last time Pluto return happened for the United States. So as we see, it's all happening the same way. And any progress that we have made over the last 250 years, they now want to take away. What is their reasoning? The money, the power, and the control. It's all about the greed, Both sides are working against you. And I will continue to say that every time. You can see in all my past videos, I will continue to say both sides are working against you. Democrats are no better than Republicans. Republicans are no better than Democrats. These politicians can be bought, and they are bought. That's it. They're high class paid prostitutes. That's all they are. And they don't care about any of us. What they're doing is the Republicans are bringing these bills in to become law, but the Democrats will have to sign it into law. So again, you'll see both sides working against you. Now, they're taking your rights away, and they're controlling you, and they're controlling the information that you have access to. Millions of users are going to lose their income, and, they're going to lose like their advertisement and stuff that has grown their businesses through TikTok. It's going to be a problem. And then what's next? Are they going to come for YouTube? Are they going to come for any other thing that they feel like? Is it going to be that we can only use Facebook, and we only have Fox News and NBC for news? Like, yeah, if they want to do that, they can, and they're showing us that. Now, people will go out to protest. They're already starting. But I think most people aren't aware, and that these bans will become too much, and they will figure out, wait a minute, my freedom really is getting taken away. But you'll notice, again, both sides are working against you. And what we notice is, people say, well, it's not my problem. You see the police brutality. Well, I'm not a black person. You see the issues with the school boards and what they are or are not teaching and this and that. Everyone, critical race theory, it's not even taught in elementary school. That's a college course. But okay, it's all about just getting people riled up. I wish that many people would show up at PTA meetings when the test scores are so fucking low. How about that? You don't see anyone complaining about that. But what it really does is, it makes this list, okay? What are American values? I don't know. But I know they have this list, and I know that most of us are on this list. And let me explain, Nazis or the elite, whatever you want to call them, they hate certain people. And those people are black people, of course, because of slavery. They hate Jewish people, of course. Look at the Holocaust. They don't even like women. So I've said a million times before, there's no women's rights in that Bible. So, watch yourself, women, because you have no rights. You just got rights in the late 70s. Let's be for real. Like, they just allowed you to have a car loan or a credit card, and the little bit of rights that you have, they're now taken away. So women, you're on this list. Anybody who is not white is on this list. That includes you, Asians, Asians, brown people, any kind of immigrant, minority, you're on this list. Let me say, LGBTQ plus, they hate you. You're on the list. And of course, the children are on the list. Why would they just take back child labor laws? Do you know that they also just, in some states, decided you get married at whatever age? It's fine, whatever. You don't have to be 16 or 18, whatever. This is a pedophile's dream in these states. They don't care. They're not protecting children at all. Keep talking about abortion. Let me tell you something. The Bible never mentions abortion being wrong. Read it, And as I said, read it, because there's no women's rights in the Bible. Sorry to tell you, but all of these people are on this list. And what it comes down to is, if you are not a racist, rich, white male who practices Christianity, you're on the list, and you're not one of them. So just keep that in mind. It's always going to be like that, and realize that both sides are working against you. It's always going to be like that, because it's a system that has been constructed to work this way and to keep everyone fighting and upset And they're going to fight each other for whatever reason, because we're man and woman, because we're young and old, because we're poor and rich, because we're dark and light, because you believe in this religion and I believe in that religion. You know, they always have a reason to divide us. And as long as they have a reason to divide us, they continue to stay in control. And they will ban TikTok. That's what I see. And that's what is going to happen. Unless you're a racist, rich, Christian male, you're on the list. And I think George Carlin said it best. You know, it's a big club and you ain't in it. So be aware, go back, look at the energies, look at the readings of the Pluto return of the US, look at the Age of Aquarius reading, look at the Saturn readings that are all on the channel, even some of the earthquake predictions. All of this is tied into the energy that we are repeating and that we have repeated and continue to repeat every 200 to 800 years. And like clockwork, it's working again. They're going to destroy this place. They are going to destroy this place. And they don't care because they want their victory. They want their money. They want their new beginnings all around social media. So we'll see what happens. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.